Welcome to the podcast for Brain and Cortland in the morning on 98.1 K-Hawk.
Cedar Rapids, number one for New Country, 98.1 K-Hawk. We ride from Brian Martin. Good morning. It's Brain and Cortland. Welcome to a Monday.
Hello.
Good morning, everybody.
A Monday where we were assaulted with words on our way into the building.
Yeah, listen,
Somebody was busy this weekend. Let's just say that.
yeah, they were. We walked into the skywalk from our parkade over to our building, and on the doors entering the skywalk, there was a phrase
that we cannot say.
Oh, okay. All right. We're not going to try and I'm joking. It's completely.
How would we even go about it?
Completely unfriendly for any possible medium you can think of. It wasn't there Friday, so yeah, somebody decided to get a little artsy over the weekend.
Oh boy, that's fun. I was like, I just looked up and I'm like, it's too early for this. Why would you? I can't.
I walked through the door and I just kind of shook my head as if anybody else was around. And I was just like, whatever.
I looked around. I'm like, are they still here? What?
Yeah.
But then I remembered, oh no, it's Monday. So there was like 3 days they could have done that.
So yeah, a little bit of, and then you said they also wrote stuff on the windows of the skywalk too?
Yeah, there were two other, I don't know if they were their like tag names or what, but yeah. So somebody's going to have some cleaning up to do today.
Well, that's unfortunate because obviously the people responsible aren't the ones cleaning it up. It's somebody working with the city. So our apologies, not that we're at fault, but
yeah, we didn't do anything.
No, all we did was see it, read it, and then get on with our day. Well,
it's not the best message to start the week. I'll say that.
No, listen, it really isn't. And I don't know any other way to say more than that. So we're just not going to.
Can we describe it? It was 3 words. I feel like we're playing charades.
I feel like we're playing dirty charades.
Bleep. A bleep. If
wow.
you can figure it out from that.
That's as close to getting fired as I want to get to on a Monday.
Literally all we can say. So.
Bleep a bleep, Braden Cortland. Oh my God. Yeah, no, you don't say anything to us.
Happy Monday, everybody.
The week can only get better from here. Braden Cortland at K-Hawk. Cedar Rapids, number one for New Country, 98.1 K-Hawk. Need a favor from Jelly Roll. Good morning, it's Braden Cortland. We've got a favor for you. We're going to be giving you another chance to win tickets to see Cody Johnson at the Great Jones County Fair in Monticello.
You're welcome.
Yes.
For real, though. We do have tickets to give away, and we're making it really easy on you this week.
So all you have to do is listen for a medley of hits by Cody Johnson. Be caller 10 when you hear it. Yeah, it's that kind of easy this week. And we're going to tell you when we're going to play the medley.
So 6:30 this morning, that's the first chance?
It's your first chance to win Cody Johnson tickets this week. So tickets and fair admission passes. That's right. The only thing you have to spend money on
is drinks.
That's right.
And some boots for the track in case it gets muddy.
Oh, that's true. You should probably do that. Also, maybe some food. I mean, maybe a T-shirt, too, if you want some merch. Anyway, we'll get you in for free. How about that? 6:30 this morning, your chance to win Cody Johnson tickets with your country concert leader, K-Hawk. Cedar Rapids, number one for New Country, 98.1 K-Hawk. Singles you up from Jordan Davis. Good morning, it's Braden Cortland. Did you see the Aurora Borealis? Did you see the Northern Lights, Cortland?
No, I didn't.
No.
But I saw 18,000 photos that all looked very similar to each other. So
well, listen,
glad everyone else got to enjoy it. I was at work on Friday night. I had no idea any of this was happening. I just happened to open up Facebook at one point and it was like boom, 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 boom. And so Saturday night, I was like, okay, let me go out and see if I can see anything. And it was like 10 o'clock and I looked outside and I didn't see anything. So I said, okay, I'm going to bed.
So we learned about it on the news on Friday night. I was watching the news. Carly was sitting with me and she's like, oh my gosh, Dad, this is really cool. And this is the brightest the Northern Lights have been in Iowa for quite some time. Mm-hmm. Normally they don't get quite down here this far in this, shape and this many colors. It was absolutely amazing.
Really vibrant in Michigan too.
Oh, I can imagine. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so I told Carly, I said, why don't we, if we're awake later on Friday night, why don't we go out and we'll drive north of Marion? Because what do they say? They say, get away from the city lights, get out to where it's dark as possible, let your eyes adjust, and you'll have a better chance of seeing them. And so I met some friends on Friday night for a bit, had a couple of drinks. I was home by 10 o'clock.
Wow, look at you.
Yeah, not out very late.
Such a responsible adult.
Well, I'm old. And so I went to bed, and Carly comes into my bedroom at 11:20 and goes, Dad, Dad, remember the Northern Lights? And it was at that moment in time where I went, okay, I have two decisions here. I can roll over and crush my daughter's hopes and dreams, or I can get up and be a good dad. And so I got up.
Look at you.
And we got in the car. We drove up to County Home Road, went a couple miles north of County Home Road, pulled off on a gravel road, turned all the lights off in the car, and we sat there. And sure enough, the Northern Lights were still going. Now, when we were out there, it was, almost midnight. And they weren't quite as vibrant as they were earlier in the evening. And so our pictures weren't quite as cool. But I'd never seen the Northern Lights.
Cool.
I'd never seen the Northern Lights before. I'm almost 50, and I'd never seen them before.
You know what you should do? Post your photo on our Facebook page, and then other people who got good pictures can share theirs with us too.
Yeah, and listen, there are some amazing pictures, just outstanding pictures of the Northern Lights from Friday. Now, my daughters went out in our driveway on Saturday night, and I'm like, girls, you're not going to see anything. There's a street light 50 feet away.
Yeah.
But they took their phones, and they were able to capture a little bit at around 10 o'clock on Saturday night.
Yeah, I tried.
In our driveway.
I just tried to see it, and I couldn't see anything.
Yeah, they said they were a little bit dimmer on Saturday night, and a lot of people said that you had to use your phone to be able to even see it. So
Yeah.
Anyway, it just something kind of cool that we don't get to see a lot this far south here in Iowa. So, I'll post my photo on the K-Hawk Facebook page.
And then we want you to try to beat Brain's photo.
Well, you will. Mine's not that great. I thought
it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I wish I had been able to see it on Friday night, but I was downtown working. So
I was going to say, and by the time,
it's not really a great area to check it out.
No, and by the time you got off and you were able to,
at 2 a.m.
drive out to a remote location and get there, they might have been gone. So who knows? Live vicariously through other people's photos.
Yay.
You can post yours now on the K-Hawk Facebook page. It's Brain and Cortland on 98.1 K-Hawk. Cedar Rapids #1 for New Country, 98.1 K-Hawk. That's Lainey Wilson. Brain and Cortland on a Monday morning. And, well, I said a new store for parents with babies to shop at. Actually, it's an old store coming back to the state of Iowa.
You remember Toys R Us, right?
Yes, I do.
Well, they were, of course, the parent company for Babies R Us. And they initially closed all of their locations ahead of the 2018 holiday season. Babies R Us just went bye-bye.
Babies went broke is what had happened, Cortland, I think is the new name of the store.
But now they're going to be opening 200 new stores nationwide just a few years later.
So I remember Toys R Us and Babies R Us that was on the west side of Cedar Rapids, right across from this place that used to be called Westdale Mall.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There was a mall there.
There was a mall there long ago. And so I remember going out there every once in a while. We would go out to Babies R Us, and the store in Cedar Rapids, if I remember correctly, it was inside of the Toys R Us.
Okay.
It wasn't a separate store.
It was a separate store where I came from in Eastern Michigan.
And we didn't go there very often, but when they had a diaper sale, it was worth the drive from Marion. Let me tell you that. You were looking for cheap diapers. That was the place to go from time to time.
All right. Well, here's the deal. The new Babies R Us locations are not going to be standalone stores.
Okay.
They're actually going to be moving into an existing store, a place that you may have heard of called Kohl's.
Oh, Kohl's. So now I can go stop by Sephora at Kohl's and then get diapers at Babies R Us inside Kohl's.
Now, out of these 200 stores that are going to be opening, only 2 of them are in Iowa.
Okay.
One of them is going to be at the Delaware Avenue location in Ankeny. And then one of them is going to be in Cedar Falls.
Okay, so kind of close if you're up towards the Cedar Falls area, but
it's going to be between 750 to 2,500 square feet, depending on each location.
So listen, if this goes well in their initial launch, then maybe there's a chance we'll see more Babies R Us pop up in other Kohl's locations. I know we have a Kohl's, obviously, in Cedar Rapids from Collins Road.
I've seen a lot of mixed thoughts about this.
Yes.
Some people are excited that Babies R Us is coming back. Other people are like, it went out of business because it was too expensive.
Yeah,
are they going to fix the prices?
Let's go ahead and talk about why they went out of business and why a lot of people didn't like shopping there. It was the prices. And like I said before, we used to get diapers there when they had a diaper sale. Otherwise, I would agree with that sentiment that it was generally, compared to other places, a more expensive place to shop for baby stuff.
Well, Toys R Us actually opened a few new stores in 2022.
Okay.
And they had launched some pop-ups inside of Macy's locations. So I'm guessing that was fairly successful, and that's why they're like, let's bring back the Babies Are Us. I'll tell you what, though, I've seen so many babies are so excited about this.
Every baby we talk to,
they were like,
super pumped.
Wah, wah.
I mean, they also might have been gassy and needed a diaper change, but they seem thrilled.
Every baby on Facebook that I've seen has posted a positive review of Babies
And
Are
an
Us.
informal K-Hawk survey of babies.
You know, we do have a lot of infant listeners who like to call into the show.
Listen, no.
They hit us up on the app all the time.
No K-Hawk listener is too young for us to target. And right now I'm talking to you, baby. Yeah, I see you, baby, listening in your crib right now.
Shout out to you, baby.
That's right. This breaks for the babies this morning.
Nobody puts baby in the corner.
No, just in a crib at night because we need some sleep. You can read more about Babies Are Us back in Iowa on the 98.1 K-Hawk app.
Hey, Hawk, good morning. You are caller number 10.
Yay!
Woo!
All right. What's your name?
Derek, calling from Cedar Rapids.
Derek, way to go. Kicking off your Monday, winning some Cody Johnson tickets for his show at the Great Jones County Fair.
Thank you.
I don't like the way I said fair there. Fire.
Fire.
Go
Also,
to the fire.
His name is Darius.
Darius.
Not Derek.
Darius.
We're not very good at listening.
I think we got that whole Pam thing figured out. Congratulations. We'll give away more tickets to see Cody Johnson tomorrow morning right around 8:40 with your country concert leader, 98.1 K-Hawk. Rapids #1 for new country, 98.1 K-Hawk.
New country.
Truck bed. See, the T before the C. Hardy. Braden Cortland, good morning. It's Monday. What can I say? So I kind of was scatterbrained when it came to TV this weekend, but one thing that I did, I happened to record it on my DVR, and it's because this new Docuseries is now streaming only on ESPN Plus, which I don't pay to watch. However, the show, which is called Full Court Press, actually premiered over the weekend on ABC. It's 4 episodes long, and so I recorded all 4 episodes, was able to watch it yesterday. And basically it covers and follows the lives of college basketball stars Caitlin Clark from Iowa, Kiki Rice from UCLA, and Camila Cardoso, the center from South Carolina. It follows them over the course of the past college basketball season on the court and a lot of their activities and interactions off the court. Very, very interesting show.
Well, you know, we always hear about the things Caitlin Clark is doing for basketball,
Yes.
for women's basketball, but we don't really know a whole lot about her personally.
Yeah, well, and you know, you see pictures and hear that she has been dating Connor McCaffrey, former Iowa men's basketball player, son of current men's coach Fran McCaffrey. You know they've been dating for a while, but Connor is featured prominently. He's seen hanging out with Caitlin. And one of the interactions, I think, that made the biggest impact on me, and you realize that Caitlin is in the spotlight constantly, whether she's on the basketball court or whether she is off the court. Mm-hmm. And they asked her what's the hardest part about being Caitlin Clark, and this is her response from that documentary.
Hardest part about being Caitlin Clark, I would say, having to feel like you're always like on.
We came from Wisconsin.
That is fun.
Ready?
Oh my gosh.
You just have bad days, and there's days where you don't want to talk to anyone, but somebody comes up to you and this is their 10-second interaction with you, so you better smile and be kind. But at the same time, it's just like you just want to be normal sometimes.
Yeah, and she and Connor McCaffrey go out for a Sunday brunch in Iowa City, and of course, she is inundated.
Oh, yeah.
In a way, people are respectful, don't get me wrong. And I think she would agree with that. People are very nice to her, coming up and congratulating her and saying...
But it's just like any celebrity.
Exactly, yeah. I think
you can't go out into the world and walk around and be anonymous anymore.
No. And of any
Unless
place...
you wear like a mustache.
Of any place... I don't think even a mustache would save Caitlin Clark in downtown Iowa City. Of any place she would possibly go, Iowa City is definitely not the place where Caitlin Clark could go out incognito, whether she has a hat on or a sweatshirt or whatever. So it was very interesting. The other big thing that I found out by watching this show, you always talk about how these players are now making potentially thousands, hundreds of thousands, in Caitlin Clark's case, millions of dollars in NIL money. Camila Cardoso, she's the big star player for South Carolina, also now in the WNBA. But what they pointed out during this documentary, she originally is from Brazil, and she came to the U.S., and she is still on I believe it's a student visa. And because of the terms of her agreement to be in this country, she is not and was not allowed to earn money, to take any of that now legal NIL money.
Wow.
While she was playing college basketball. She's one of the biggest stars in college basketball last year, and she couldn't earn a penny. Now, I'm not sure if they were able to find ways around that, but here she talks very openly about coming to this country to help support her mom and her sister who are back in Brazil selling spices to make money.
Wow.
And so, yeah. But now she's in the WNBA, and so hopefully more endorsement dollars will be coming her way. So
That's fascinating.
if you want to check it out, it's really interesting. The Caitlin Clark material, obviously, for Hawkeye fans is going to be first and foremost, but you'll learn a lot more about how things kind of work behind the scenes. It's called Full Court Press. By the way, the producers of the show, Peyton Manning and Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark listed as a producer on the show.
Is there anything that girl can't do?
At this point in time, no. You can see a clip that we just played here, more about Caitlin Clark and her life off the court on the 98.1 K-Hawk app. 8.1 K-Hawk. Carrie Underwood with 2 black Cadillacs. Good morning. It's Brain and Cortland. And country supergroup, the legendary group Alabama, along with the Bellamy Brothers, are going to be at Vibrant Arena in Moline, and that show is coming up this Sunday, May 19th. And if you want to win tickets, we've got a few more chances for you to earn them as we get set to play One Note Wonder all week long.
So we're obviously going to be playing One Note Wonder with Alabama songs. We'll play you the first note or a few notes depending on Brain's mood. And if you can figure out the title of the song, then you get to go to the concert.
I like the fact that you make this contest sound like it's just whatever I'm in the mood for.
You are the one who clicks start and stop. So you could be extra nice if you want to, or a little bit mean.
Okay, today I think I'm going to be a little bit nice.
Okay.
It's Monday. Let's ease into the week, shall we? All right, take a listen. Just need the title to this Alabama song.
Oh, come on.
See, I told you we were being nice.
This is a really easy one. If I can figure this one out, knowing very few Alabama songs, I think you can too.
Caller 10 gets the guess first at 365-3698 or hit the call us button using your 98.1 K-Hawk app. For tickets to see Alabama on Sunday with your country concert leader, 98.1 K-Hawk.
Portland.
Playing One Note Wonder for tickets to see Alabama.
Hey, all, good morning. You are caller number 10. Who's this and where are you calling from?
My name is Chris from Marengo, Iowa.
Chris, take another listen. What song is it?
Mountain music.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
Mountain music is right.
We started off so easy.
You are going to see Alabama and the Bellamy Brothers on Sunday.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I mean, it's only their probably signature song that they've ever recorded.
Well, I guess it'll get harder throughout the week then, right?
I mean, a little bit. They've got 41 number one songs. I think you'll survive.
That's a lot of number ones.
Once again, don't forget this show is coming up on Sunday. These are digital. Cedar Rapids number one for New Country, 98.1. Take her home. Kenny Chesney on K-Hawk. We don't want to take her home. We want to take you to lunch. Listener lunch in the month of May. We're at Stadium Bar and Grill in Cedar Rapids.
Oh, my gosh. I cannot wait to go back there tomorrow and try something else on the menu.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it all weekend. I'm like, man, I could really go for some more of those nachos.
Listen, we tried the nachos. We tried the garlic parmesan.
Pretzel bites.
Those were amazing.
You had the pickle brine chicken sandwich.
So good.
I had a buffalo chicken wrap. We both tried the Jack mac and cheese.
It was really good, too.
It's like a little spicy. Oh, God, it's so good.
Okay, all right. Congratulations to our winner, Scott, with Fire Station 7 with the Cedar Rapids Fire Department. Going to be joining us at Listener Lunch. And if things get spicy, they can put out the fire.
Ah, I see what you did there.
Yeah, they call me the fireman.
No, okay.
All right, we'll stop. If you would like to win free lunch with us the month of May, we're at Stadium Bar and Grill all month long. All you got to do is get entered on the 98.1 K-Hawk app. Country 98.1 K-Hawk. Cowgirls, Morgan Wallen and Ernest. It's Brain and Cortland on a Monday morning. And an Iowa restaurant, one Iowa barbecue restaurant managed to make the list of the top 100 barbecue restaurants in the U.S. in 2024. This is a pretty prestigious list.
Yeah, this is according to Yelp, which I would say is probably the most popular review site that there is, aside from maybe TripAdvisor.
I think so.
And so they went on their site and they figured out the top 100 barbecue restaurants in the entire United States. And I got to the bottom of the list and I'm like, oh no, there's no Iowa restaurants on here. And then I saw at number 99 we got one restaurant that's over in Des Moines, and it's pretty well known because it's one of only 7 Iowa restaurants that have been featured on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives.
We are talking about Smokey D's Barbecue in Des Moines. Now, personally, I've never been to Smokey D's. Have you ever tried it?
No.
Okay.
I've never seen it in real life before, but I keep hearing about how amazing it is and how great their wings are. And I've been looking at photos of their food while I was putting together this article. And I got to say, I got to add it to my list of places that I need to go this year.
So, as you might imagine, if you take a look at the overall list of the top 100 barbecue restaurants in the U.S. in 2024, there's a lot of Texas. There's a lot of, southern states in there. So the fact that Iowa cracked the top 100, that's nothing to be ashamed of.
No, I think that that's a pretty big accomplishment for us.
I have actually been to the restaurant that came in at number 6 on this list, and that's Joe's Kansas City Barbecue in Kansas City. And we were down there visiting last year for a concert, and Holly and I just kind of stumbled upon it. We were looking at highly rated restaurants in the area that we were staying at, and I'm like, let's get some barbecue.
And you had to wait in line, didn't you?
Waited in line to get in, get our food. We sat outside, but it was amazing.
Well, there's a reason it's number 6 out of 100.
Well, but listen, and I'm sure Smokey D's is absolutely amazing too. We've got some photos up in the K-Hawk app, including how about you and I go over there and tackle the whole pit feast? Did you see that thing? Good
I
heavens.
saw it. Yeah, they've got all 7 of their barbecue meats. You also get fries, mac and cheese, 6 slices of garlic bread. Oh, it looks amazing. They also apparently have a very, very good dessert, an apple dumpling.
Ooh, okay.
And that's one of the foods that Guy tried on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. So it's very popular.
Let us know if you've been to Smokey D's Barbecue in Des Moines. What do you like? What's your favorite? Is it worth the trip over there? Clearly, the answer is probably going to be yes.
Do you
if it made
see
this
those
list.
wings? They look magnificent.
Wings, ribs, what have you tried at Smokey D's? Let us know. You can message us on the 98.1 K-Hawk app. It's Braden Cortland at K-Hawk.
The best country news from the best country station. Country Quickies with Brain and Cortland on 98.1 K-Hawk.
And normally we do new music on Fridays when most new singles are released. However, Lainey Wilson says, I'm going to surprise everyone. First of all, we learned that Lainey has a new album coming out. It's called Whirlwind. It'll be out on August 23rd. The previously released song Country's Cool Again will be on that album, but so will another song. It was released last night at 11 p.m. Iowa time. It's out to listen to now. It's called Hang Tight, Honey. And here it is, new Lainey Wilson. I mean, come on.
It's a jam.
It is a jam. How crazy is that going to be hearing her sing that at the Great Jones County Fair this summer? By the way, she's also teasing another song called Dear Hippie, which is inspired by her dog, Hippie May.
Oh.
So once again, the new album Whirlwind out August 23rd. The song Hang Tight Honey out now.
So Post Malone officially kicked off his entrance into country music on Friday with the release of I Had Some Help with Morgan Wallen. Reaction to the new song was mixed. Some said it was the best song they'd ever heard, while others were disappointed that there were some production changes that had been made since the teasers had dropped. But regardless of what people think about the song, they are streaming it like crazy. Not only did I Have Some Help immediately shoot to the top of the iTunes charts, but it also broke the Spotify record for the most single-day streams for a country song. It also broke the record for the biggest debut for an all-male collaboration of any genre, racking up 13.9 million streams in 24 hours. And for the cherry on top, Morgan Wallen is now the top global artist on Spotify for the first time in his career. So way to go, Morgan Wallen and Post Malone. I can't wait to hear some of the other collaborations. Oh, the one with Luke Combs? Think of how great that's going to be.
Well, you know what they say, teamwork makes the dream work.
It does.
To quote that song. All right, we've been hearing a lot about the breakup of Florida-Georgia line lately, mainly because both Tyler Hubbard and Brian Kelly made some appearances actually on the same podcast, Bussin' with the Boys podcast. They both appeared on it just 2 days apart and both had, well, differing tales on why FGL broke up. Tyler Hubbard saying it was BK that came to him and wanted to start a solo career. Brian Kelly saying, no, that's not true. In fact, they've been talking about ways to both navigate their Florida Georgia Line career and solo careers for a couple of years. Brian Kelly said he had this idea where they would do 3-hour shows as Florida Georgia Line, and that Tyler and Brian would then be their own opening acts performing their solo music. It all apparently in Brian's eyes ended when Tyler Hubbard released a song with Tim McGraw as a solo artist. And that apparently wasn't supposed to happen until after FGL's last album came out. So anyway, it's a mess. We've got details up on the 98.1 K-Hawk app if you want to sort it out for yourself.
Fun.
I mean, the truth probably lies somewhere in between each guy's version, don't you think?
Yeah.
It's usually how it works.
Just never-ending drama, it feels like.
Drama! Those are your country quickies this morning. It's Braden Cortland on 98.1 K-Hawk. Number one for New Country, 98.1 K-Hawk. Man made a bar, Morgan Wallen and Eric Church. It's Braden Cortland on a Monday. Not only is it a Monday, though, but we have dubbed it, and it is a Good Vibes Monday. We want to hear about the good things going on in your life. Great weather over the weekend, Mother's Day on Sunday.
Yeah, we figured there would be a lot of good Mother's Day stories today.
Yeah, you can share your photos online on the K-Hawk Facebook page. You can message us on the K-Hawk app or give us a call as well.
What did your family do for Mother's Day this weekend?
Holly worked a lot. She was helping out at a floral shop in Iowa City.
So what did you do for her?
So we just stayed home and waited for her to get there, and eventually she did. No, we got her a nice blooming flower. We got her some calla lilies, and kids got her a nice card. We made her dinner last night. I got her a Michelob Ultra with olives in it, which she thoroughly enjoys.
Look at you.
And made sure that she didn't have to do much while she was home. So, yeah.
Did you get to see your own mom this weekend?
I talked to my mom.
Okay.
Had a nice conversation with her last night. So, life is good on the farm. They're getting the garden in, which is a sure sign of spring. So, yeah, good Mother's Day. What about you? Talked to your mom yesterday, I assume?
Yeah, I talked to my mom yesterday. I was also very happy that her gift got to her on Saturday afternoon. I had ordered her Mother's Day gift on Wednesday night, so I was expecting it to come way later. And then all of a sudden I got a notification, your gift has been delivered. So I ended up getting my mom, I found this cute little shop on Etsy out of, I think it was Virginia. And they do handmade soaps and bath bombs and all that smelly stuff. My mom loves lavender, so I got her this really cool gift basket of all lavender. And they shipped it out within 6 hours of me ordering it. So I was very pleased that it got to her on time, so she didn't have to celebrate Mother's Day just going to visit my grandma at the cemetery.
Okay.
She actually got a gift too.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's good. If you want to shout out your mom or tell us about your Mother's Day, you can do that on a Good Vibes Monday. Maybe you had a good time looking at the Aurora Borealis over the weekend.
Yeah, maybe you actually took some really nice pictures and you want to share those with us. Feel free to do it.
Yep. Give us a call this morning as well at 365-3698 or hit the Call Us button on the K-Hawk app. It's a Good Vibes Monday. We want to hear about the good things you got going on. It's Braden Cortland on 98.1 K-Hawk. Braden Cortland on a Good Vibes Monday, celebrating the good things going on in your life. All you got to do is tell us about them. We've got some folks chiming in on the K-Hawk Facebook page.
How about this? Cecilia said, I found out I'm going to be a grandma again.
Congratulations.
Always good to hear. Mindy said she had the best time at the Dustin Lynch concert last week.
Good to hear.
I heard that was a party. I heard it was an amazing show. We also got a comment from Timothy, shared a photo with us and said the last 2 weekends we've been out seeing a lot of the new Herkies in Johnson County. We've seen 42 of them so far.
Wow, crossing them off, Tim. Way to go. I believe there are
100?
100 of them
You're
out there.
almost halfway there.
Nicely done. Yes, tell us what you're out doing. Include pictures if you like on the K-Hawk Facebook page. You can also message us using the K-Hawk app or give us a call this morning at 365-3698. The Rapids number one for New Country, 98.1 K-Hawk. You're saving it for a rainy day. Hello. Welcome to Monday. It's also a Good Vibes Monday. We're ignoring the rain and the clouds and focusing on the good things in life.
Maybe you're enjoying the rain because it's not 85 degrees outside.
Very true. It got warm yesterday, didn't it?
Oh, yeah. I did not like it. I'm not ready for it to be summer just
No,
yet.
I'm not yet.
I still
either.
need some 65-degree temperatures.
Kim on the K-Hawk app messaged us from Walford this morning and said we had 3 generations together yesterday. My daughter brought her family out to my mom's house and had fun with the kids. We were just in the moment, didn't get any pictures. That's okay.
the best, though, isn't it?
That's okay.
When you're having such an amazing time that you don't even think to get your camera out.
You know what that's called? That's called a memory, Kim. Congratulations.
It would be nice to have, maybe one photo.
Well,
but
I know, but everybody today is so concerned. Well, it didn't happen unless there was a picture. Proof that it did.
So Angie on Facebook said that her good vibes were the Northern Lights and then her granddaughter's graduation from nursing school.
Oh, very cool.
Plus, she got 5 phone calls, one from each of her children for Mother's Day.
There you go.
Spend the whole day on the phone.
I tell you what. Do you limit how long each phone call is to make it fair, or how does that work when you've got 5 kids calling you? I'm not sure.
Speaking of Mother's Day, Dawn said we had Mother's Day at the farm with baby goats.
Here they are.
Do you see them?
I do.
So cute.
I do, and so are the goats. The goats are adorable,
Yeah.
too. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry.
Seriously, though.
Yeah.
Baby goats.
All right, if you have something to share, baby goats or otherwise, leave it on the K-Hawk Facebook page, or you can message us on the 98.1 K-Hawk. Cedar Rapids #1 for New Country, 98.1 K-Hawk. Where it ends, Bailey Zimmerman, Brandon Cortland, wrapping up a Good Vibes Monday. Thanks for the comments and the Facebook pictures, including Ashley, who talks about her son shooting his first turkey over the weekend.
Oh.
Gobble, gobble.
Saving it for Thanksgiving?
Probably not. Since that's in November, but okay.
Katie said it was my daughter's birthday. She turned 10, and one of her friends helped me make an elephant cake for her. Not sure it looks like an elephant, but it was still cute.
So, yeah, if you click on the larger picture, it kind of looks like a...
I don't know what it looks
Well, I thought it kind of looked like a Furby for a second.
It's kind of cute.
Yeah, no, hey, listen, great job. Happy 10th birthday.
Oh, wow, I'm seeing that turkey now. That's a big turkey.
It's a big old bird, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I can't even tell you how often I see turkeys just walking down the side of the road in Cedar Rapids. Way more often than I ever anticipated.
Yeah. You never see them in November, though, do you?
No, you
No,
don't.
you don't.
They're all high.
We know what month it is, you idiots.
Another comment on a Good Vibes Monday. Kelly said I planted my garden over the weekend. I was talking to my best friend, and she did the same thing. She said the weather is so nice that she just spends all her time out in the garden. And I said, cool, will you come do mine? Because I can't think of anything I want to do less than side and garden.
But think of all the wonderful vegetables that you'll reap from having a garden.
Would love some.
Just find a friend.
From other
with a-
people. Yeah,
finding
yeah.
a friend with a garden is the best garden. It's the best garden to have. Thanks for the calls and comments. If you want to share something, please feel free. Reach out on the K-Hawk Facebook page or message us anytime using your 98.1 K-Hawk app. It's Brayden Cortland at K-Hawk. Cedar Rapids #1 for New Country, 98.1 K-Hawk with Lainey Wilson. Wildflowers and wild horses. Lainey going to be at the Great Jones County Fair later on this summer. So is Cody Johnson. And we're hooking you up with tickets to see Cody all week long in Monticello.
Yes, we are. And we're making it super easy on you, too. All you have to do is listen for a montage of Cody Johnson hits and then be caller number 10. Now, unfortunately, you already missed your chance to win this morning, but you've got another chance tomorrow, and then again the day after that, and then the day after that, and then the day after that.
Which would be Friday.
Yes.
If you're playing along at home.
The easy way to say that was Monday through Friday.
Yeah, you know. So listen for that medley of Cody hits. Be caller 10 to win. We'll do it tomorrow morning at 8:40. Tickets, track tickets to see Cody Johnson, and fair admission passes.
It's going to be here before you know it.
It will be. It'll be July and Monty before we can all believe it. So get your Cody tickets tomorrow with your country concert leader, 98.1 K-Hawk. Bigger Houses, the latest from Dan and Shay. It's Brayden Cortland wrapping things up here on a Monday morning. This day, I have not been at peak performance level this morning.
It's okay. I don't think anyone expects that. It's a Monday.
No, they expect hijinks.
This is the first Monday that I've worked in 3 weeks.
What?
So the fact that today has not been that difficult for me is kind of amazing.
Yeah, well, I'm just going to start taking Mondays off because today just hasn't been worth it. So,
Well, I hope you're excited for tomorrow because tomorrow on the show, Brain, you and I are going to do a taste testing of something I've been seeing on TikTok for like 6 straight days.
yes. Now, if you have tried a pickle and a pepper, pickles inside
Is that
of a
the
Dr.
official name that you're giving it?
I don't know. I don't want to copyright anything, but
Basically, it's a Dr. Pepper, a fountain Dr. Pepper with dill pickle chips inside of it.
Yeah.
So if you bring the fountain Dr. Pepper tomorrow, I'll bring the pickle chips and we can give this a shot.
here we go. It's pickle and a pepper tomorrow. We're going to do a taste test. If anybody out there has tried this, by the way, let us know what your review is
I'm kind of excited.
on the K-Hawk app. Yeah, I'm not scared of this one. This one, I think, has the potential to be one of those things where, I would have never thought of trying it together, but it actually isn't bad.
Let's give it a shot.
We'll do it tomorrow morning, 6:30, I think, is what we're thinking as far as our pickle
Yeah.
pepper taste test.
I think that's a good time.
All right, dad joke before we get out of here on a Monday.
All right, Brain. Why should you never throw Grandpa's teeth at the vehicle?
Why? Well, I can think of a lot of reasons. Why should you never throw Grandpa's teeth at the vehicle? I don't know.
You might dent your car.
Oh, jeez. Okay. All right.
Denture.
Yeah, I got it.
Dent your car?
Yeah, denture. Dent your car.
Are you not impressed?
No. Today's show brought to you by Polygrip, by the way, folks. Polygrip. Get it for your grandpa.
Oh, man.
Back tomorrow morning, bright and early at 5 a.m. Until then, have a great day. So long.